Hey, it's me, Chris, and I'm the project manager here at Acceleration Enterprises. And today I'm going to walk you through our user generated content ad project. So, in this project, what we do is creative ad with an actual organic creator for you, where we create genuine, organic looking user generated advertising. And the fact is that some businesses need more than just technical help with their Facebook or their Instagram ads. Using the technical interface in the back end to set up ads is difficult and they need help with that. But at the end of the day, even if we do our job 100% the right way and get your ad set up properly and make sure that campaigns are structured properly, the targeting is in place, data tracking is in place, and all those good things, if the ad is a bad ad, you're still going to fail. Your advertising will still fail. Okay, and so making good visuals and creating the copywriting for the scripting and the storyboarding for those visuals can be tricky. And bad creative is bad for many reasons. It gets less clicks, obviously. It attracts a low quality customer when you do get a customer, or a low quality client, which can hurt your business. It makes your brand look bad, which hurts you in the long run. And overall, it's just much more expensive for you to create results. Bad looking ads are more expensive, actually. They're much more expensive in the long run, and they're damaging to your brand. Here's an example of a cheeseburger in a McDonald's ad that was notoriously a very bad ad, where the cheeseburger looks really bad, and it says as good as it looks, and it's just like, oh, I probably don't want that, right? It's actually going to turn people away from that. It's almost like anti-advertising for your brand. But imagine proposing marriage on every first date dressed in a white t-shirt and sweats. First of all, you probably shouldn't be proposing marriage on the first date, because you have to build trust in a relationship before you get a serious commitment in any relationship. This is just a metaphor, obviously. But imagine showing up dressed in a white t-shirt and sweats, just not being serious, looking unattractive. And this is what it looks like when you're running cold traffic ads with really bad creatives. It's the same thing. Okay, so the thing about user-generated content is that when we create a plan, we're going to create an ideal consumer profile. So we're actually going to make a plan around who should actually be in the ad, and what would your customers or your clients really relate with? What would be a good affinity type of profile? And then we're going to do competitive research and see what other types of ads are out there. What other types of video ads are out there in your industry that are competitive and working, that are actually still running and have an active history? And then we're going to do a full storyboard setup. And we're going to set up frameworks that are proven to work. We're going to use copywriting to craft great hooks, great problem solution frameworks. And we use hand-picked creators. So we take that ideal consumer profile and curate a catalog for you to pick from. And these creators have previous work samples that you can look at. They're going to fit your ideal consumer profile, and they are top rated. So they have great work history. Okay, once you pick your creator, we're going to launch into our white glove service where we fully produce your ad. Detailed scripting for those hooks that capture attention, problem and solution frameworks to really entice and persuade people, and persuasive calls to action using attractive language to get people to click and get to the action that we want them to take, right? And the professional video editing we deploy is going to add captions where needed. Pop-up captions are important in many types of media like this, especially on Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels. We're on those platforms. Only 15% of videos are actually played with the sound on. And so pop-up captions are very important, right? It's like one thing we do for you. B-roll cuts or action cuts are something that we're going to work in where needed. And then we're going to do proper scene transitions that are very attractive and professional looking. So we have a really nice looking ad, right? And so that's how we create advertising that is much more attractive. And to win trust in relationships, you need to look great, right? You want to look great with your presentation so you can get a commitment. A good looking ad wins trust and relationships every time. And going back to our metaphor, like if you're going to propose marriage to somebody, it would be done in a way where it's very attractive and you get the commitment, right? You get that long-term commitment from your customer, your client. UGC builds authentic trust in your brand, like I've touched on. And consumers are almost 2.5 times more likely to say UGC is more authentic than branded content or just kind of your everyday basic branded ads. User generated content, or UGC, has a 28% higher customer engagement rate than branded content, which means more clicks. A higher engagement rate means more click-through rate, and you want people taking that action and clicking on your ad to come through to the action, right? To come through to your website or your funnel or fill out a lead form maybe. User-generated videos get 10 times the views than other types of content produced by brands, okay? Not only is having video content more effective, generally speaking, than just graphic design ads, depending on the industry and the scenario, but generally across the board, video ads do better. User-generated content does better because it's a more human approach. People trust other people, especially when they can see that person. They can look into their eyes in a video, they can see them smile, and they know, hey, this is a real person that I can trust, that is working with this brand, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at some examples of user-generated content that we created for our clients and are highly converting for them.
Ever been in an accident and didn't know what to do next? It's a scary situation that can change your life in an instant.
Accidents leave you feeling helpless. The bills, the paperwork, the stress, it's enough to break anyone down. Without help, you risk losing even more. Your financial stability, your peace of mind, and your time spent fighting insurance companies instead of focusing on recovery. That's why I called M&Y Personal Injury Lawyers. They handled everything so I could focus on what matters, my recovery. Their experience meant they knew exactly what to do. With M&Y, I didn't have to worry about dealing with insurance or legal jargon.
If you've been injured in an accident, don't wait. Call M&Y Personal Injury Lawyers for your free consultation today.
Okay, now let's look at an example of an e-commerce product.
Are you tired of dealing with constant bloating and digestive discomfort? Persistent digestive issues can ruin your day, causing discomfort and frustration. Without the right support, these issues can affect your overall health and your well-being. Introducing Gut Protect, the ultimate solution for digestive health. Gut Protect contains a powerful blend of prebiotics, probiotics, and digestive enzymes to help support a healthy gut microbiome. Since using Gut Protect, I feel healthier, more energetic, and my digestive issues are a thing of the past. Don't let digestive issues hold you back. Try Gut Protect today and feel the difference.
Now let's look at another one of our clients that's a dating app.
I stumbled upon the perfect NYC networking tool. Navigating the NYC dating scene feels like a marathon. I've tried those popular dating apps, and let me tell you, it's been a wild ride, and not the good kind. In the swiping, shallow connections, it got frustrating, you know? Those apps left me feeling like my time was slipping away, and I couldn't connect with someone who shared my goals. Until I discovered Shivy. Finally, an app that gets it. Unlike other apps, Shivy cares about more than just looks. It aligns us based on our career paths and goals. Now I can save time, avoiding those cringe-worthy dates with guys who lack direction. I've connected with people who appreciate my success and are just as driven. It's like a breath of fresh air in this chaotic dating world. Shivy is more than just an app. It's my secret to meaningful connections in the city that never sleeps. If you're tired of the same old dating struggles, give Shivy a shot. Trust me, it's been a game changer for me.
Okay, so these are all examples, just 3 of many great examples of UGC projects that we've done for our clients. Okay, and there we have an example of a service-based business with personal injury law, a e-commerce product with Gut Protect, which is in the supplement space, and then an app, an actual dating app. And all of these are high-performing ads that we have custom curated and created for our clients. And, you know, we've done many, many of these, and we have a very proven system in place to create high-quality, high-converting ads. So we will curate a custom catalog of creators for you to pick from that fit your brand, that you can choose from. And if we need to, we can look at more options when you're picking. But initially, we're going to curate this for you so that it fits your ideal consumer profile. So that way, we can streamline the process of getting you a high-quality creator. Okay? Then what we're going to do is in our white glove production, we're going to launch into creating a full storyboard for your video ads, scripting them, setting up creative direction for the creators, creator collaboration and working with them, and then professional video editing to get them cut and edited, looking very attractive and professional for you. So in this process, this is something that we fully produce for you. And if you want to be part of the process, if you want to be part of the proofing of the scripting, you want to see the edits that are sent by the creator and tell them to make adjustments or make updates, that's no problem. We do charge an extra fee for collaboration with the client in the proofing process for what is normally our white glove production. Otherwise, we handle this entire process for you to create a high quality video to get your project underway and get it out the door. It's no problem. We can totally work with you if you want a more hands-on approach. So we want to start your project at level 1. We have one creator. It's $800 for 3 finished videos, 3 different variations, different B-roll cuts for each of those 3, which includes with and without music for each of those 3 videos, so that you have plenty of creative to get going with maybe a smaller campaign, but enough creative to do proper testing and creative testing in your campaign. Level 2 is $1,500 for 2 creators, 6 finished video variations, and includes with and without music. Okay. Level 3 is 4 creators, 12 finished video variations, and includes with and without music for these video variations as well. Additionally, if you want us to set up the campaign, structure it properly from a technical standpoint, ensure that everything is streamlined, we will do that for an additional fee, no problem. And you can add that on, just ask us how, okay? This Upwork project, you can add it on for an additional $200. So I hope that this has been informative and you've learned a lot from this video as far as creative advertising and what works and what's good. And we'll see you hopefully in your project.